Hi everyone, welcome to the session, guys. This is sound check. Can you please confirm in the chat that you can hear me clearly? Great guys, thanks for confirming. A few minutes and we'll start the session as usual. It will be informative session. We'll teach you actually a few things today, so make sure to keep watching to the end, guys, and give us a thumbs up if you are watching. All of you are new, make sure, guys, to subscribe and hit the bell icon to not miss any update. Let everybody join, and in the next actually 2 to 3 minutes we will start. As usual, guys, we are streaming on TradingView and on YouTube at the same time. If there is any problem with the connection, we'll actually upload this, our team will upload this one on YouTube for the HD version, okay? So no worries, this stream actually will upload it in HD if there is any problem with the connection. And again, all of you are just joining now. Guys, few minutes will start. I want all of you actually to keep watching till the end, because like I said, we will actually explain few things about structure today. We'll explain what's next for the list that we usually go for, and I'll also check your questions as well. All right? Fantastic, guys. Let's get started. As usual with gold, all of you guys are putting actually a question in the chat. What I do usually, I'll go for this list, just like you know, for this list usually, first of all. And after that, I read your questions, okay? Just to not actually be distracted while I'm covering these ones, I want all of you guys just to hold on to your questions, please, until I finish this one, and then I'll take some of your questions, okay? And don't actually ask, don't actually spam in the chat, because you'll be blocked, All right. So for that, gold, first of all, it was actually amazing. Not only from this level, from under this low, because this structure, we have explained this more than once, and most of you remember the 1850 levels. All of you are new to weighted waves, guys. Make sure to go back and watch some of our previous forecasts, because we have explained this in detail in the previous forecasts, okay? What was the structure here? I can go into a bit detail here for you. So this was actually 5-wave structure, those of you who don't know from the start, because usually you should look for actually the complete move and the complete structure, okay? So this was the start of the move. We've got a drop, corrective structure, drop, corrective structure here, and then a drop. This was the first move of the bigger picture. After that, market gave us an expanding flat. Those of you who don't know, this is an expanding flat for us, and then another drop. So this here, it's an impulsive move, this a corrective structure, and this an impulsive move. After all these actually waves, this was explained in detail as well on our YouTube channel. Again, I'm repeating, guys, all of you are new to weighted waves, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to not miss any update. All right, and this actually, our YouTube channel is here. You can actually scroll all the way down on the website, and you go to this one. And here in this one, you can see actually all these previous forecasts. Okay, I want you actually to go back and watch some of these ones, because we have explained everything in detail. So all you have to do is to subscribe and hit the bell icon to not miss any update or any new live session. All right, for this, after this drop, actually, under every new low here, we're expecting market to push up. Okay, and we've got this up wave. After that, a corrective structure, one push up, and then this drop. This was actually the last drop within this structure, the bigger structure, and this a contracting flat. Again, I'll start to actually cover a bit more for you, because most of you are following us on a weekly basis, and they're actually liking and commenting. So all of you are watching now, guys, please give us thumbs up. Let's push this one to above 500 as usual, because this will help us and help YouTube to share this forecast to more traders. Okay, this structure is actually a contracting flat. It's a corrective structure, and this corrective structure actually is a 3-wave structure for up, correction, and up. Okay, after that, we've got this drop, and from 1850 we start actually to look for buy setups, and we've got this crazy up wave. All of this was before the war, guys. Okay, and also to let you know, we were not expecting market to break 1800. Most of weighted wavers, they know that. And I'm just actually explaining this again to show you the power of structure and the power of wave analysis, the power of weighted waves, wave analysis concept, because this was the complete structure: drop, correction, and drop. This is a 5 waves corrective structure. Okay. After that, we've got this amazing up move, amazing impulse. A lot of our members actually made money trading this up wave, and some of them are still in and adding to winning positions. Okay. So, if some of you are not in, what to do next? Structurally speaking, okay, structurally based on wave analysis, this up wave has to correct. So this up move has to give us a pullback minimum before the next up wave. So personally, I'm biased to the upside for gold, but all depends on the war situation. Now, the explanation about actually the war situation and the macroeconomic factors, all of this will be explained in detail by T, usually on every Sunday at 1 p.m. UK time for the live session for weighted waivers. So if you don't actually want to miss these insights, you can subscribe to our membership here to get all the details and get all the sessions. Those of you who don't know, this is what you will get if you subscribe to WTW membership. All of this and all details are on our website anyway. So back to gold. After this corrective structure, market started to push up, and this is the first impulse of the next structure. What do you mean by that, Alan? This means after this up wave, structurally again, back to structures, market has to give us a pullback or a corrective structure. In all the cases, long term, medium to long term, I'm biased to the upside for gold. And gold might go all the way up to break actually this level again after the pullback or after the corrective structure. Now, I'm repeating, depends on the war situation. After this pullback, another up wave will be coming here. Okay? So if you want actually to scalp this to the downside, you can go for it. I will personally ignore any sell setup, and I'll wait for actually the buy setups again and again, because this can give us a corrective structure here, one push up, and then the bigger structure to start to the downside. Okay? The bigger correction, or again, just a pullback. And after that, one push up will be coming. A lot of us were actually in the buy. Some of us are still in the buy and still actually managing the trades. And some of us will be waiting for the pullback to buy again. Exactly, guys, before I jump to the next pair, I'm expecting gold to push up all the way to break actually the previous tops again, once more, these ones. And after that, we see what the market will give us. Is that clear, guys? No problem. Thank you very much for confirming again. So usually there is a delay of 10 to 15 seconds. So I'll wait just on the chat if gold is clear before I jump to the next pair. Oh, great, fantastic. Now, if you want to know if this is one of our trades of the week or not, this will be covered in details by T on Sunday at 1 p.m. UK time, again for weighted waivers. So this was actually for gold. If you are actually a scalper and you want actually to scalp the down wave, no problem, you go for it. Personally, I will ignore any down wave and any sell setup. And if I go actually to 4 hours, this structure is about to give us a correction push up and then the drop to start. Yes, all this was amazing. After this drop, market gave us this up wave, by the way, corrective structure here, and then we'll push up. After that, we've got this drop, this up wave, this corrective structure, and this up wave. Now, what we give you here on our YouTube channel, guys, is actually the direction and the bias, and the details or like the updates are on the daily sessions and on Sunday and Wednesday update as well. Okay, so why I'm saying that? Because here, if I go to the 1 hour, here we explained this in detail during the last Sunday session, and we gave this again to the upside here during the Wednesday session for weighted waivers. So for this trade alone, you can make a lot of money if you know how to trade correctly. Just this move to the upside. Okay, so for this one, after this corrective structure, again, guys, please do not try to spam in the chat, otherwise you'll be blocked. Okay, so after this corrective structure, a lot of people actually are benefiting from these forecasts, and we don't want them actually to be distracted. All right. So after this corrective structure, this was a clear structure, a clear setup to us. We've got this up wave here, and market broke this top. Now, any proof for this one? Let me show you this before I cover what next for USOIL, because this was crazy. This was actually to the point after all these structures. Okay. Let me show you this one. So this was actually the recording for the Wednesday session that was actually posted inside the dashboard of weighted waivers, and this was posted on Wednesday morning for them. Okay, so this actually I show you the USOIL forecast and the USOIL update for weighted waivers, so you know actually what you are missing if you are not joining us. Okay, look at this one.
Is in the market. USOIL has given us this consolidation and then started to go to the upside. That was a clear consolidation for upside. If any of you are in the buys, don't close your trade for now. Consolidation most likely coming down, probably a 1.5 point from here, and then push right back up above 90. That's when we'll see the reaction from the market. Okay.
So for this one, guys, we've got actually the corrective structure and we've got this up wave, and we're waiting for the reaction. So this was the corrective structure that we're waiting for. This was the up wave, and this the reaction to the downside. Okay, so all of this again was covered actually for weighted waivers inside the Wednesday updated session. And not only that, all weighted waivers are getting actually the updates on a daily basis. And if I show you the dashboard for weighted waivers, if I go to this one, our team actually is working hard to make actually these dashboards like to give more features actually and update the dashboard. As example, we have added here the timing, the current time for this one, so you know actually when the session will be starting and what is the current time in London, because all the sessions are based on UK time. So this one of the actually new feature that it was also added along with the daily recordings for the daily updates. So these are the recordings that you can actually access if you miss any of the daily session, and these are the daily session actually here. This is the schedule for them. Okay, so on every session, our seniors, they are actually doing the sessions for almost 1.5 to 2 hours, if not more, time to time. And these sessions usually they cover any question you have about the concept or about the charts. So you are getting the updates on a daily basis at Weighted Waves. Okay. On top of that, they have added actually the tip of the day here for you. So these tips, they will help you a lot in your with your psychology. Okay. At the same time, last week on Thursday, we've actually made this session. We've conducted this session, the monthly Q&A session, and this was the topic. Okay. And trust me on that, these Q&A sessions, every single one of them is a lesson And if you focus on these sessions after you go for the masterclass, of course, because these are the advanced part actually of the concept. If you go for these ones after you watch the masterclass course, you will be actually jumping to the next levels very quickly, because these ones actually here, they will give you the advanced part and everything is explained in detail. And just if you focus on one of these ones, you'll be able to make a lot of money, guys. Okay, I'm just actually telling you that based on weighted waivers testimonials. And all of you are not following us on Telegram, I suggest you actually to do that, because if you follow us on Telegram, you will get all the updates. I'll just post actually the link for you in the chat before I cover actually what next for this pair. This is actually our Telegram channel, okay? Our official Telegram channel. Just make sure to follow us here to get all the updates, to get also some of the tips, and at the same time some of the analysis, because we have posted this one. I'll actually explain this in detail once I go to dollar yen. Okay, these are actually the updates, the tips, some of the testimonials as well. And this was EURUSD trade. It was crazy, by the way. This was the move to the upside. I hope like all of you who trade EURUSD, especially our members, you took this trade, guys. And this was on one of our days of the week to the upside. And this was some of the trades that we took as well to the upside. And it was crazy again. How to trade this one in detail, step by step, how to maximize profits, how to add to winning positions, and how to trade this move. Everything is explained in detail inside WTW membership for you. Once you go for this one, you go for the masterclass, for the Q&A sessions, and you'll be able actually to trade this upwave and know what structure and what setup you can trade into this one. We have more than one anyway, but you can master any one you want. Okay, back to US oil. After this upwave, what's next, Alan? After this upwave, I'm expecting market to either push to the upside from here before the drop, or it will give me a corrective structure, one more fall. If this will be a corrective structure again, one more push up before the fall. Which wave to trade is up to you. Personally, I might be focusing on the sell setup after the completion of this structure, which I think it's not completed yet. Because this structure for me, this corrective structure, I think we need one more push up before the next drop. Okay? If you want to scout this one to the upside, is up to you. Will this be one of our days of the week? We'll let you know during the Sunday session tomorrow. And after this corrective structure, if this will be corrective, one push up, and then after that, another drop will be coming. Again, this depends on the war situation and on the macroeconomic factors and a lot of factors as well. Again, this usually is covered on Sunday sessions at the start of the Sunday session, because the Sunday session usually we start with the fundamental analysis. After fundamental analysis, we go for this list, which is here, the YouTube list. After the YouTube list, actually, we go for the indices, which is these ones, as you can see to the right side of the screen. And after this one, we go for the other pairs to cover all these ones in detail. We give you the trades of the week. We give you the trades of the month. Once actually we are at the start of the month usually. And after that, we answer all your questions about any pair or any request you have. So this is just for the Sunday session. And imagine getting the same thing on a daily basis. And actually our update on the Wednesday session. And this is actually what you are missing if you are not joining, guys. Okay. Now, for this one, I think it's done for US oil. What to do, how to trade it is up to you. Dollar yen, for this one, I'm waiting for market to drop, because this structure is about actually to give us a nice fall. And it's not a trade call, it's just our personal actually point of view. And if you want to trade this one, make sure to not over risk, to not overtrade, to not actually trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. These are actually our weighted ways for golden rules. Make sure to not miss them, and make sure to write them down. And every time you are going to take the next trade, just think about them. Okay, weighted ways for golden rules. Do not jump in, do not overtrade or over risk, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. If you think about it, any one of you is losing actually, or who was losing before, or who lost before big amount of money, or few accounts, just it will be because of one of these mistakes, of one of these 4 mistakes. So try your best, guys, to not break weighted ways for golden rules, and you will be fine. Guys, if you actually are liking this forecast, make sure to give us thumbs up. Again, all of you are watching, and all of you who will watch this one in the next actually few days, make sure to give us thumbs up. And once we finish, give us actually leave a comment, okay, if you can, because this just a one of the, I'll say, give back, or just some sort of thank you we're asking you to. It will take 1 minute maximum from you. Okay, so for dollar yen, what do we have here? After this upwave mark, give us this drop. This, if I need just to go in details for this one, this is actually an impulsive wave from here all the way down to this level. So this was the start of it, and this was the end of it. Now, impulsive wave, guys, is not a motive wave. Okay, now I'm just covering a bit more about secrets of actually wave analysis, because a lot of waivers usually they don't know how to differentiate between motive and impulsive wave. What is the characteristics of impulsive structures and corrective structures? I'm not criticizing, I'm just explaining you the difference, because Elliott waves is outdated. So you have actually to go for an updated version of this one. And weighted waves concept is actually a combination of more than one methodology. Okay, so this is actually an impulsive move here. After this impulse, market gave us an up move here, and also this is an impulsive move. So don't be surprised if you get two impulsive structures next to each other, because this is what the market do 99% of the times. Okay, I'll just cover actually what I can cover here, because again, if I will be going into too much details, this won't be fair for weighted waivers who are actually joining us on a daily basis, because we are having members actually, and a lot of you are joining weighted waves on a daily basis to learn this stuff. Okay, guys? So I hope you are understanding actually this part, because I cannot go into too much details just for to be fair. So for this one, this was actually the break of the last, I would say, structure, or the last impulse, or the last wave, or the last wave that we can see. Here you can call this one as break of structure or break of the last mono wave. This is what we call it actually. Break of the last mono wave at weighted waves. After this break, markets start to give us a pullback, and this is what happens actually 99% of the times once you get a break of the last mono wave. Now, how to actually identify which is the last wave and what is a mono wave? All of this again is covered in details during like the masterclass course, inside the masterclass course, okay, and inside the Q&A sessions, of course. So after this drop, markets start to give us a pullback and a bigger corrective structure. This was an impulsive move to the upside. This here is a corrective structure, and this corrective structure, I'm just putting the start and the end of them so you know what to focus on. This is a corrective structure, and this corrective structure, it came into a form of a running flat. So if I need to just explain you this one in detail, this is a running flat formation, and this is a corrective structure actually. This impulse here, it was the start of the bigger correction, and this one here is a corrective structure. This here is a correction. We call it as a correction. Okay, so impulse, correction, and this also is an impulsive wave. But this impulsive wave is actually some sort of a pattern that we teach to weighted waivers, and this here is an ending structure at the moment. Ending structure, guys, is not an ending diagonal. Ending diagonal is just one form of it, one type of it. But ending structure, it can come in more than one form, and we can read this one actually in like, this might be a textbook pattern to us, because this is one pattern that we teach to weighted waivers. It's called actually curving pattern, and we have characteristics for that as well. This is how it will look like actually, a curving pattern, which is something like this. Okay, so this is actually the curving pattern that we were waiting for. Every new high here for this structure, for this ending structure, every new high is the potential last high before the drop. Now, market can fall anytime. Again, what I'm saying, I don't want you to go on Monday and jump in, over risk, over trade, and just follow us blindly. Never ever follow anyone actually blindly. You have to do your due diligence. You have to do actually research, your analysis before you go for the next trade. Now, those of you who don't know actually how to trade, you should not look for signals. You should not actually look for analysis to just jump in. You should seek actually for knowledge, because the best investment you can ever make is to invest in yourself. If you will follow me blindly and market will start to go against you, you might not know how to manage the trade. That's why focus on learning how to trade correctly by joining us, because we have actually the best trading community, and we have the best course, we have the best actually resources. Again, this all based on what our members are saying and based on their previous experience, and some of them have actually 20 to 30 years of experience, guys, okay, before they joined us. So for this one, again, I'm repeating, I'm expecting market to fall, and this can fall anytime. Even if this one will actually keep growing to the upside to break this top, I'm expecting market to drop. This is actually one of the trades that we are focusing on, but this is a 90% probability chance, because as a trader, you have to think in probabilities. And you have to have actually a probabilistic mindset. And in order to trade, you have to have a robotic mindset. And this is what we explained in detail for our members during the last Q&A session, how to have that and how to achieve actually success, and how to think as a professional trader, what pattern to focus on, and what structure, what setup. Okay. And for this one, again, if this is a 90% chance, we still have 10% chance for market to shoot to the upside for 1,000 pips. Why I'm giving this one? Because I don't want you actually to just focus on this drop, and I don't want to actually give any 100% forecast, because this is impossible. No one can give you actually, there's nothing called 100% in Forex trading, by the way. It's all about understanding the structure, read the market correctly, and understand probabilities, and know how to trade correctly. Guys, that's very important to focus on everything we are saying, because know how to trade is so simple about opening a trade or just go for a buy or a sell. But knowing how to trade correctly is the trick. That's what we teach actually our members. Okay? For this one, again, I'm just giving you this one because all of you are liking and commenting on a weekly basis. So these sort of forecasts, these sort of explanations, this is what we give inside Slack, and what we give actually, Slack is our private community. And this is what we give actually on a daily basis for our members as well, those who will join WTW membership. So this sort of things, guys, one more, like I would say one forecast, one move, one wave, it can make you a lot of money if you know how to trade correctly. And trust me on that, a lot of our members actually are focusing on one setup, one pair, one structure, and that's it. But to master this one, you have to master weighted waves, wave analysis concept in order to go to this level, because it's levels actually. Guys, is that clear for Dorian before I go to the next pair? Quickly, please. Is that clear before I go to the next pair? Right. Perfect analysis. Thank you, Muna. Hi, Christian. Exactly, Dorian. Great answer, perfect, fantastic. So Muna clear, great. Perfect, guys. If you are liking this one, give us thumbs up and like this stream. DXY, for this one, we're biased to the downside. After this corrective structure, this is here is a mass. And again, this based on what's happening worldwide at the moment, and depends on the war situation, depends on more than one factor for the dollar. But in all the cases, this is a mass. The structure was this one. For the expansion, we've got this drum. Everything was moving as expected, but slowly. What's next for this one? I'm expecting market to drop. So for dollar, I'm biased to the downside. That's first. How the structure will behave, we need to really see step by step, wave by wave, because this is incomplete structure for now. Okay? So for this one, after this drop, corrective structure is very possible. And this can go all the way up to break this top and this top once more. It's not necessary, but it can. In all the cases, after this pullback or this corrective structure, I'm expecting market to fall. So for dollar, I'm biased to the downside personally. We have more than one structure. I will not actually explain this in detail, because all of this will be explained by T on Sunday session. What are the options? What are the patterns here inside this one? And how you can trade actually the next wave. Because here, guys, the structure is a bit complex. Like I said, if I need to give all the possibilities, this won't be fair for weighted waivers. Okay? But I give you actually the direction and the bias. Our bias is toward the downside. Okay? Which means for euro dollar, anytime market gives me a buy setup, I'll go for it. If you remember last week, all of you can go back to watch our previous forecast. This was the structure, an expanding flat, right? We've got this drop, corrective structure drop, and then we've got up, correction up, and this actually the structure is step-by-step process before the next up wave. Weighted waivers, they know how to trade this up wave, and they know how to trade this up wave as well, because they know how to trade every single wave within this structure. What's next? I'm expecting a correction here, one push up for euro dollar. So I'm biased to the upside for euro dollar, because here, I'm going to the 1 hour, just to show you one more thing about market makers, again, framework, and how they usually trap retail traders, and how actually they perform. Okay? After this up wave, we've got this trap. This was the corrective structure. Even, guys, corrective structure, you can trade it, by the way. Okay? It's not only about trade the impulse, because corrective structure is a combination of impulses and corrections. Okay? So again, to not go into much details for here, because I'm trying to give you actually, guys, as much as I can at the same time to cover actually weighted waivers. Okay? So for this, after this up wave, remember, this was an uptrend for retail traders, this one to the upside. And for this uptrend, remember, after this one, markets start to go slowly to the upside, which means after every low here, we have liquidity for retail traders, because retail traders who are buying here to the upside for this uptrend, they are putting the stop losses where? Under these lows. And the big actually stop loss, or the big pool, it's here under this one. Okay, so after this, we've got one push up, liquidity grab even for this one to the upside. Well, here we have liquidity, and here we have the liquidity. The difference is here, people who are going for the buy stops, and here people who were buying within this uptrend. Okay, there's like a difference between this liquidity to the upside and this liquidity to the downside. But to make actually the story short, after this upwave, market started to fall to the downside, corrective structure drop. I just went to the 1 hour to show you one thing about how usually market makers, they trap traders. Under this low, you can see market broke this low once, up, pull back, and then twice. Most of you remember that I have covered this one more than once during our YouTube channel. Only on our YouTube channel, I covered this more than once on the previous forecasts. Okay, and there's a reason for that, guys, because all people who go for this buy stop here, not buy stop, actually this stop hunt, because here they have like more than one order that you can go for this one. But all the people who actually will be going for this stop hunt under this low, they'll be trapped with this up, drop. All of them will be out here under this low, and then after that, market will start to push to the upside. Weighted waivers, they know how to read this one and how to trade this up wave. That's all what I'm trying to say. And we can get a crazy setup. We have actually our crazy setups here to the upside, that you can make 5-to-1 in one single move here, and you can also jump into the next setup to the upside here and make another 5-to-1. So only with this move, you can make 10% if you are risking only 1% of your capital. Just imagine that, okay? In 1 week, in one pair, you can make 10% profits just by trading this massive move. Okay, it's not an impulsive wave. It's a massive move that weighted waves can trade, can read, and can go for the next trade. Do you want to get these results? Do you want to get these sort of actually trades like I showed you here? Like these ones? You have to join us to go to get actually this knowledge, right? And by the way, I want to show you one more thing here. I'm not sure if it's inside this one or not, but just to show you one more thing before I go to the next pair. Look at this. Our members, guys, are actually the best traders in the world. And you can actually stop the video, read this one to know actually how they are selected for being the best traders. And actually, this is Oscar, one of our members, since 2018, by the way. Okay, so for that, a lot of our members actually are succeeding on a daily basis, and we are actually the most active trading community in the world. Again, all of this is based on what Weighted Waves are saying, and we are actually keeping an eye on every single member here at Weighted Waves. But just to show you the interaction, to show you actually the family spirit, and this is what we really need as a community, right? The family spirit. And look at this one. Everyone actually is participating to say congrats to Rudra and Christian, because they were doing an amazing job inside the community, and they actually have promoted to moderators. And I want to just take a moment to say actually congrats to you guys, because you are doing amazing job to give back to the community by posting a quality charts and helping actually other members. This is what you need, guys, as a community, right? You need a great community that supports you as being a WTW member. Because remember, we as coaches, we have also the team members, we have the seniors, and we have the moderators. All of us will be working for one goal, to help you become independent, successful trader. And if you check our Trustpilot profile, actually, you will know everything here from it. Okay, this is our Trustpilot profile, by the way. Those of you who don't know what is Trustpilot, is the #1 actually company for online courses, okay, for the trusted reviews. Just read some of them, you'll know actually what our members are saying. Just go and just read just the first page. No need to go for the next few pages. Just this page will be more than enough. Now, if you like, of course, read all of them if you have time, so you'll know exactly what you are missing if you are not actually one of our members. Okay, so for $1, back actually to the 4 hours. If Mark gives me a corrective structure, one push up. If you want to scalp this to the downside, no problem, you go for it. Personally, I'll be waiting the corrective structure to go for the buy setup. Will this be one of our trades of the week? Again, we'll let you know during the Sunday session that will be conducted tomorrow by T at 1 p.m. UK time for weighted waivers. Pound dollar, more than one possibility, but we have mentioned in our previous sessions that this low has to be taken. And market actually broke these lows here. Why is that? Back to the 1 hour, just show you. you can see here the three equal lows, right? And under these lows, we have liquidity, and we have also something else that we look at weighted waves. But after this up wave, we've got a corrective structure, a drop under this low, and then this up move. Again, a lot of members, this based on the daily sessions as well, they took this trade and they made money with this up wave. What's next? Corrective structure up. Even if market will push to the downside once more, I'm expecting market to push up. So for pound dollar, I'm biased to the upside, regardless of the next wave. Okay? After this up wave, we'll update you, because this up wave, guys, it can change the structure. What I mean by that, again, it will be tough to explain this here because it's a bit complex for those of you who don't know wave analysis. But even if this will push the downside, one push up will be coming, and this will be our trade if we are trading pound dollar to the upside. If market will push to the upside from here and give us a corrective structure, another push up will be coming. In all the cases, I'll be biased to the upside for pound dollar, and if you have any other actually view, just you go for your bias. Okay, just ignore my bias if you are biased to the downside and you go for the sells. Okay, for me, I'll ignore the sell setups from here because the sells were from previous levels, and now we'll be looking for the buy setups for pound dollar. Okay, guys, and the buy setups, again, they might be short-term moves, and we'll update you step by step on a daily basis for weighted waivers. And for you guys, I'll be actually with you on a weekly basis on every Saturday. Okay, that's actually for pound dollar. Even if this one will be pushing the downside, I'll be biased. Actually, I'll be going for the buy setups for this one in all the cases. Aussie dollar, the bigger picture, if I go to the 4 hours here, this is a complete corrective structure. It's not a corrective structure, it's a complex structure, but it's a complete wave. In all the cases, even if market will push the downside to break this low, I'll be looking for my buy setups here. Okay, and these buy setups, they might be just for short term, because we might get a complex structure even at the end of this wave. Okay, those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we can get an ending structure here before the next big up move. In all the cases, we'll follow this step by step. We'll update you on a weekly basis, and after this up wave, we'll see how the market will unfold and how to take the next trades. But for now, in all the cases, I'm biased to the upside for Aussie dollar. If market here will give me a corrective structure in this one, and one more fall under this low and this low, I'll be looking for the buy setups. Anytime market can start to push up, okay, just to be clear, anytime market can start to push up, and this drop is not necessary for the structure, but for now, it's a high probability chance move. Okay, so if this happens to the downside, I will not sell Aussie dollar. Even if this will fall 1,000 pips, I will not sell Aussie dollar. I'll be looking for the buy setups only. Make sense? Guys, again, I'm not sure how much are watching at the moment because actually I'm focusing on these charts. Please, if you are liking this forecast, do not actually forget to share it if you can on your social media platforms. And if you can, give us thumbs up at the moment right now. Like the stream. I'm not sure how many likes we have, but we need to push this above 500. And leave a comment once we finish this. Because once we finish this one and the stream will be ready, try to watch it again tomorrow before market open. Okay? And try to give us a comment. Leave a comment. Because I'll be personally reading every single comment for this one as well. Okay? So for that, let's go for the next pair, which is New Zealand dollar. For New Zealand dollar, we were biased to the downside. Okay, most of you know that actually. Back to this one. This is the bigger picture, by the way, the correction to the downside. And from here, I am zooming in into 4 hours. Some of you are asking, guys, what charting platform we use. This is TradingView. Okay, so what you see here is the TradingView actually weighted waves platform. You can actually use it, and it's for free. Like we have actually the paid version, but for you, you can just join for free to use it. Okay, because we've got some questions about what platforms we are using, and this is actually the 4 hours chart here. I'm usually going to the 4 hours chart. Okay, so for this one, what was happening after this drop? Because everything again was to the point, to the pip. After this drop, liquidity grab check here, up as a corrective wave, first impulse, up, corrective structure up. This is the part of the framework that they were actually performing here. And then one more drop, take liquidity under this low, make this as an expanding flat, and then one push up. Every single wave, guys, here is readable and tradable. That's the main point. It's not only about how to read it, it's about actually, are you able to trade it? The answer for this one is yes. how to trade these waves, how to make money out of these waves, how to maximize profits, how to get the perfect entries, the sniper entries, how to get actually the perfect exits, maximize profits. All of this is covered in details inside WTW membership. It's actually an all-one solution for serious traders. Everything is inside this one, by the way. Okay, so the structure was this: up, correction, expanding flat, and up. And above this top, the structure was completed, which means above this top, our market was ready to go all the way down to break this low and this low. And this is what happened here. Okay, all weighted waivers, they know that anyway. So after this complete structure, market went to the downside. And even from here, just to let you know, even from here, we said market will correct for one more fall. So we were biased to the downside. We were biased to the downside here, even from these levels. Regardless if market will give us a big corrective structure or not, we were biased to the downside. And we gave this update on Wednesday for weighted waivers. Let me show you this.
Okay, because this structure, out of all the majors, this structure is pretty much done for me to go to the downside, because this was the clear structure here. Impulse, correction, impulse, and then this is ready to go to the downside once more. Again, it can come back up here once more just to mess this structure here, but again, it will break down after.
In all the cases, going to the upside or not, it will break down after. Why? Because we were actually sure. Again, sure means like high probability chance. Sure is actually 95%. Just take it like that, 98%. Why? Because I will always give 2% chance for us to be wrong. Okay, because of course, we are not controlling the market. All we have actually is the experience, the knowledge, and actually the ability to read the waves and to know what market makers are planning to do, to read actually market makers' footprints, to see them, to track them, and to also read retail traders' behavior. Because wave analysis is just the mass psychology of all market participants. And anything, guys, that you know about the financial market, which is actually the most liquid market, more than $6 trillion are traded on a daily basis, right? So everything that you see and you know about this one, any transaction, any action, any plan, anything that we're planning for the future, it will be plotted on the charts, which means this is the reality. So you have to seek for knowledge to know how to read these charts correctly. And weighted waves is the best. Okay, I can actually say that, and I'm so confident about that because we know what we have and we know our abilities, and not only about actually read charts, our abilities about how to teach you how to read these charts correctly. Okay, because we have the passion for that and we love to have traders. That's why actually you might not find this anywhere, by the way. Okay, so for this we were sure that market will be going to the downside from here to break the low. We've got this trap. So if you took this out, guys, now is the time to take profits. Even if this one will correct for 1 more fall, I'll be looking for my buy setup for New Zealand dollar. Okay, so after this trap, you can start to look for your buy setups. This trap is not necessary for the structure, but based on this wave, I can see 1 more fall is coming. Again, market can push the upside from here. In all the cases, we will try actually to catch the next up wave here for New Zealand dollar. And this up wave, it can be a crazy move. Okay, pound yen for this one. I believe, guys, you are following us on social media because this was crazy. Let me try to actually play this video if I can for you, so you know how we covered this one in detail, step by step, wave by wave. Let's see if I can do that here. This, by the way, our Instagram page. You can follow us. The links are on our website, the official links. It's Weighted Waves anyway. This is our official Telegram channel. And I want to show you actually the pound yen trade. Let's hope actually you'll be able to hear the sound, but let me show you this.
Break to the downside, 181.5, 100 points from the current level. If market goes slowly here, one more push to the upside, taking this top 83.5 from this level above. We'll expect market to start giving us a reaction, either as an impulse to the downside or a slightly bigger consolidation here. Okay.
So guys, I think this is crazy, right? For this crazy precision, because 181.5 here and 183.5. Everything here is actually to the point, to the pip, and based on our analysis, right? It's not like we're not doing any magic here. It's all based on experience and based on knowledge. That's why you can see these ones here. We have marked this one just to show you. Okay, this was actually one of the moves that was covered inside WTW sessions. So do you really want to miss these moves, guys? Just to need one move, by the way, you don't need all of them. You need just one move to make a lot of money out of it. But again, after you learn how to trade correctly. Okay, so for this one, market now is messy. Personally, I will leave it and I'll focus on other pairs, because if I really want to go for any other move here, I might be wrong. That's why I will leave this one and I'll focus on other pairs for pound yen. Okay, if I'm trading pound yen, I'll be waiting for market to give me more waves, more structures before I go to the next move. Make sense? Dollar CAD, one of the craziest moves as well. This was again crazy and perfect, to the point. Our structures, our textbook patterns, and our setups as well. Because after this trap, market gave us this up wave, correction up, and then correction up. And that's the difference, guys, between weighted waves and probably all the others, okay? Or those who trade Elliott waves, or those who actually go for wave analysis as well. Because if you think that this is a corrective structure, this is a complete one for this fall, you'll be wrong. Because weighted waves is a combination of more than one methodology. And that's why you have high accuracy. That's why you always show you proof, just to show you this is not something that we are just speaking about. And we have all the proofs anyway. You can check our website, our Trustpilot. You can just follow us on a weekly basis. Go for the previous forecasts. We are here with you since 2018 on a weekly basis. I rarely actually miss this any Saturday session, because again, I have the passion about it. Tia and I, we have the passion to teach traders, because based on the thousands of hours that we're spending on studying the charts, we are just giving you the shortcut for that by giving you actually just what you need. Okay, and this what you need is anyway a lot of hours for you here to just go and master it inside weighted waves, because this is the dashboard actually that you will get access to. As soon as you subscribe to weighted waves, you will get access to this dashboard, by the way. Okay, also we've done actually a special investment session, by the way, do not forget that. And this was put inside monthly Q&A session for weighted waivers. So just this special investment session, if you have actually money and you want to invest, this will help you a lot. Okay, because we explained about real estate, which actually region to invest in, about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, everything was explained in details here, and it was investment session. Trust me on that, no one will go for this extent to go these extra sessions with you. Okay, that's why weighted waves is actually the best. We always push forward to give whatever our actually traders need, and even more. Okay, so for that, again, once you go to the masterclass and you will actually go for this one to learn how to trade correctly. After this one, you go for the daily sessions, you go for the weekly sessions, and you go for the Q&A sessions. Inside this Q&A session, we have explained actually everything about every setup, every structure. Read these topics, guys, okay? Just read these topics just to see what we are covering inside each session. And I want to show you the hours, by the way. This is 2 hours here. This is actually 2 hours here. This 1 hour 26 minutes, and this 1 hour 48 minutes. Just look how many Q&A sessions you have here as recordings. You have 3, 3, 6, and 6, 12. And here you have actually 3, 15, 16 actually recording here. This is on top of the masterclass course that you will get access to. So once you join, you need some time to master the concept. And there's a lot of knowledge that you need to actually grasp and you need actually to practice. Make sense, guys? So back to dollar CAD. This is what I'm talking about. After this up wave, we were sure that market will give us a corrective structure, 95% chance, before the next up wave. Any proof for that? Look at this. Again, all this, guys, happened in the last 7 days. So I think you know what you are missing, right? Those of you are not with us at Weighted Waves. Look at this one.
Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD was the trade. Again, I really hope that you guys have actually taken it. This was the push to the downside, and then that was the trade to the upside with the news. If you were in the buys, I really hope you guys have actually taken the profit, because 37 was the reaction level here. Market has actually taken that, tapped it, and then coming back down. This is a consolidation for one more push to the upside. It's heading towards 37.5 now.
Guys, can you see that? This is actually Wednesday session recording. So just imagine you are watching this Wednesday session recording and you get this update to the upside. It's not a trade signal, by the way, okay? It's just an update, because just imagine trading dollar CAD and you went for this buy only from here to here. This 4 hours, so if I go to the 1 hour or even the 15 minutes, just to show you one thing, this is a big move, a crazy big move, by the way. This is the dream for area traders to go for this wave, or even for traders actually, 125 pips, okay? So back to the 1 hour chart. For this one, we've got the corrective structure here. This is a complete corrective structure, by the way, for weighted waivers, and we've got this up wave. This is crazy, guys, no? This is what I'm talking about. You have to learn how to trade correctly. That's why you see here every single week, learn how to trade correctly. And this is actually the solution. This is actually what you need to do in order actually to be in the right actually path. Just go for this one. Try us for 1 month, okay? And if you don't like, you can always cancel anytime. But give it a try, because with this one, I'm pretty sure you will gain a lot of knowledge, okay? So for that, this is why they move to the upside. What's next? Even if we get a corrective structure here, one more push up, one more fall will be coming. So personally, I'll be trading the sell setup for dollar CAD once market is ready. For now, one more push up and then a drop will be coming here for dollar CAD. Silver for this one, market will keep pushing the upside, guys, as long as the war is here. We hope like the war will stop actually as soon as possible. And this one actually, if we get a correction, another push-up will be coming. So a correction is, or a pullback is due here for silver. And just to let you know about one thing, if they go actually anytime and they say actually the war is stopped, you will see this one falling like crazy. Very sharp move to the downside. Okay? Just 1 minute, guys. Let me drink some water, please. Right, thank you very much. So for this one, I think you know what is the scenario and you know what to expect next. But all of you are buying here, you are doing an amazing job. And also this is investment, by the way, okay? If this will be the complete structure after this up wave, market pushing all the way up to break this top once more. This is for investors, by the way, okay? Bitcoin, market actually is pushing to the upside. And like I said last week, we are not liking this one. But anytime market can start to push to the upside based on any news. Okay, so if you have any good news for cryptocurrencies, market will push to the upside. Otherwise, technically, as per wave analysis, one push down will be coming here. And this down wave, it can go all the way down to break this low and this low. Again, technically. If this happens, do not miss the next up wave. In all the cases, I'm biased to the upside. I'm investing in some coins. And we have mentioned what coins anyway, while investing in here, if you would like to know, in this session that is recorded and posted here for this passion investment session. So we are investing in some coins as well. After this up wave, technically one more fall. Fundamentally, we don't know what news might come and might push this to the upside. For now, one more drop is very possible. Yeah, 30 for this one. Market has fallen actually to the downside. I was not expecting market to fall this much, but we've got this drop, right? After this down wave, an up move is expected here. Regardless of what market will be doing, even if market will correct, to break this low, one push up will be coming. In all the cases, I'll be trading the buy setups for you at 30. All right, guys? I hope this was clear. This was beneficial. You trade with care, guys. Do not over risk. Do not over trade. Just remember, we trade rates for golden rules. And at the same time, next week will be also one of the, it's usually every week, but just our members are enjoying the daily sessions and our seniors are giving also more sessions. So on top, guys, of these sessions, just to let you know, on top of these sessions, on these daily sessions, you are also getting more sessions. So I think that's all what you need as a trader, right? All of you are new to Weighted Waves. I'm repeating, guys, please make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment. All of you, once you finish this one, guys, once this will be ready within the next probably 30 minutes by YouTube, once they process that, I'll be reading every single comment. So if you just can take 1 minute to comment on this stream, once you finish this one in 1 hour or 2 hours, if you can watch this one from more than one device, this will be appreciated. Because the more you watch, if you can keep this one running just alone, you'll be actually giving YouTube more watch time on this video, and this is actually good for the SEO, because remember, you found us based on actually organic traffic. We don't run any ads, and this is just for YouTube recommending us for other traders, and this based on your likes, your comments, and the more you watch this one, it's better. Just let this one run on your actually family members, the devices. If you have actually phone, laptop, PC, iPad, just let this one run alone if you don't want to watch. But if you want to watch it more than like 1, 2, 3 times, also you can do that. I'll just read the comment, guys, the chat, guys, for 2-3 minutes, and we end the session. Right. Excited to see gold breaking above 2K. Yes, it's very possible. Vasil. Francis, good morning. Hi, Alan. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Sophie, great job. 99%. Perfect. Thank you very much, Sophie. Clear. Perfect. Right. Again, the Telegram channel is actually posted in the chat. If those of you want actually the Telegram, it has been posted in the chat. Let me just show you. Go for this again. Follow us on Telegram, guys, to get all the updates. I'm posting again the Telegram channel for weighted waves. Muna, fantastic analysis. Thank you, Muna, very much for that. Christian, fantastic. All right. Kaku, sir, do some discount on yield membership, please. Kaku, again, I really actually like to speak about price or discuss these sort of things, because what you provide is actually much more valuable. Okay, if you don't want actually to spend money to learn how to make money for the end of your life, I'm really sorry, but you are not willing to invest in yourself. And the best investment you can ever make is to invest in yourself. In regards to the pricing, the price actually is very, I would say, affordable for all people who are willing to learn how to trade. Because just imagine you don't have actually an account to trade, and you cannot afford this one, means you cannot actually afford to trade your account as well. Make sense? Now for the membership, it's already discounted at 18% off, and if you are really serious, you can take advantage of this one. Other than that, I'm really sorry, we can't do anything other than that, because these are the best prices you can ever get. But again, forget about the price and focus on the value and focus on what you will get, because again, what you will get is the value is much higher than this. Okay. Again, these guys membership, or this membership, is your opportunity. Just take it as an opportunity for you to learn. For us, we are making money from trading, and if you want to go for other actual extents, we can sell actually programs for 10K, 12K, just we run ads, and that's it. We don't focus on any retail traders who are watching on YouTube. You get what I mean? The main point is actually to help you become independent, successful trader, and this actually the only solution that we found that will help you. At the same time, we have actually a lot of members working on behind the scene, to give you all these ones on the live stream, the quality of service, the sound, the recordings, the dashboards, everything you might ever think about. There's a lot of actual hard work on behind the scene by our team members. Either it's IT or admin or accounting, or you know what I mean? So please don't actually brag for this one, because this is the best thing you can ever get, and take it as an opportunity. If you don't want, you can just go for any other services, any cheap services. But do not ask for value if you will be going for any other cheap services if you would like. Okay? So for that, I hope this is clear. Okay? For the yearly membership, it's already discounted. How to identify, like time to time we go for some actually special I would say discounts, like we did in the last Q&A session week. But again, this will not be actually so often. It's just like some sort of give back we give you guys in case you want some sort of discounts, but this is not actually on a daily basis. Or you get my point, right? How to identify complete wave? Kingsley, it's very actually good question. Again, since a lot of you who are actually following us since the past few months or years and watching till the end these streams, that's why I try to give the best tips at the end. Okay, so for this one, how to identify a complete wave, let me give you one tip for corrective structures. Okay, so for us, for weighted waivers, this is what actually Elliott waves they don't know. Elliott waivers, again guys, don't take this as I'm criticizing, I'm just giving the difference. Okay, because I really feel sorry for people who are losing money because of the lack of knowledge. That's why we give this one as actually a solution for you to learn how to trade correctly. If you don't want to learn, you'll be falling in again and again, guys, in the same loop, jumping from video to video. Just look for other strategies. You see actually one of these ads on Instagram or on Facebook for people who are just posting the profits. We also take loss, by the way. Don't get us wrong. We also take losses, but we know how to manage the losses, and we teach you how to do that. Okay, so either you stay in this loop about losing account after account, about losing big, or you take decision about investing in yourself. That's the only two solutions you have, and you have to take decision right now, because jumping to the next level in your life, actually not only about trading, jumping to the next levels usually requires actually a decision-making process. And decision-making process is all about taking decision right now at the moment, because bad habits, guys, is not about time. Bad habits is about decisions. I want to take the decision right now at the moment. If I say tomorrow, you will not do it. Okay? So if you are really serious about becoming independent, successful trader, you have to right now take the decision who to join and who to learn from. Okay? I'm not saying like join us right now. Before you join anyone, go and search about them. Go and search about weighted waves. Go and search, just do your due diligence, guys, before you join anyone else. Okay, I'm not saying like all the others are bad, or I'm not saying like, but what I know is we are the best. Okay, again, it's not from, don't take my words for it, because it's not good actually for people to speak about themselves, but we know who we are, right? All what I'm saying, based on our members' feedbacks, we are the best of the best. Okay, let's push for that. Perfect, fantastic. I will join one day, you guys, but today I have no problem. Anytime you want, you can join. Okay, right. I always like your videos, and you ignore me, Vasily. I don't ignore you, but if you keep posting messages, actually, I will not actually be able to read them. Okay, right. I told you that there was a big gap that can be seen on MetaTrader on gold on 910. Yeah, exactly, and that's what market did. What's wrong with that? Yes, market gapped in this one because of the war. This was not actually a secret, right? I would like, but actually, if you will not be able to take advantage of the gap, right? If market gapped and you are not in, that's it. You need to be in after the gap. And this is actually what we teach, how to get in after the market move. Because our members, if they miss this up wave, they know how to trade here to the upside as well. And that's the secret, actually. Okay? So Vasily, if you have any question for me, please post it. I will read it now before I end the session, okay? WTW is doing great job. Thank you very much, Gift. Sir, I will join you one day. No problem. Thank you, Alan. Fantastic. Vasily, you are saying, actually, I have been watching you, but dollar is a massive setup coming. Up slightly, down correct. Okay, so what? Right. Bernard, very, very great. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thanks, Muna. Nazir, entry, can I hold till December 1831? Crazy entry. 1831. Crazy entry. Nazir, I'm apologize if I'm pronouncing your name actually incorrectly, but if I'm in your shoes for this 1831, I'll make sure to take partial profits regardless if gold will push to 2K and like above these two tops, right? I will not mention levels because this will mention by T tomorrow. But even if gold will keep pushing to the upside, I'll take partial profits. Why not? Because the money now is not yours. This is very important, actually. It's a very good question. I like actually what you have posted, Nazir, because this will open just one more tip for others. Once you are in profits, guys, the profits are not yours if you are not closing the trade, right? Because tomorrow gold might gap here. What will you do at this case? In this case, if gold will gap here for any reason, if you are not taking profits, you will regret. That's why try always to take partial profits, because taking profits is always good. Taking profits and enjoy them. That's the very important thing. Enjoy them. And at the same time, don't be greedy, okay? Because yes, gold can correct to push to the upside, but if this is enough, if this is based on your trading plan, because this is what I say to all weighted waivers, you have to find your own balance and you have to write this trading plan and stick to it every time you are going to take the trade. So if your trading plan is saying to you that this was the trade from here to here, close it. Don't hold to it. Why would you do that? Maybe tomorrow the war will stop, hopefully, and market will hold the downside like that. What will you do at this? Would you do at this point of the time? right? I hope this helps, and decision is yours, by the way. Yeah, that's my point of view only. Leo, thank you. Perfect, Leo. Thank you very much. Thanks for the last week patterns. Hope exactly, Shadi. Like some videos, you update us about patterns for exactly, Shadi. That's actually exactly what I'm doing since the past 5 to 6 forecasts. I'm trying to give you something new on every single forecast, especially those of you are watching till the end, because I'm not going, guys, to put the timestamp, by the way, because sorry to say that, but if you are lazy to watch these forecasts till the end, how you are expecting yourself actually to learn and make money after? Okay, so watch these ones. If you don't have time actually to watch this from the start to the end, just unsubscribe, guys, and go to any other channels, okay? Because every single word we say inside this forecast, it might be beneficial, and you need only one tip to jump to the next level. Some of you might only need one tip to jump to the next level. And that's the reason I said to our members, actually, I said to our team members, our IT members, do not put the timestamps, guys, on the videos, because I want you to watch it till the end, okay? Because if you don't have patience to watch these videos till the end, I'm really sorry, but these videos are not for you. Nazir, I'm grateful for the third week and made $1,200. Exactly. Fantastic. That's very good. How I can buy the yearly membership. So again, Nazir, for this one, yearly membership, like I showed you, go to the website, www.wetradewaves.com, which is this one. I can post it in the chat anyway. And you go to the pricing, and this way you can choose if you want to go for the monthly or the yearly. I'll post this one in the chat anyway for you. You can actually click on it and go for it. Okay? Well done. Congratulations for this $1,200. Amazing. WTW is the best investment you can make, but only if you are willing to put in the 100%, Terry. Thanks for pointing that. If you are lazy, exactly. Thank you very much for your feedback, Terry. Guys, again, I hope this was actually beneficial for you. You trade with care. We trade waivers. Be ready for an amazing week starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time with T for actually the updates about all the pairs, trades of the week, fundamental analysis, and the daily session will be conducted by the seniors anyway for next week from Monday onwards. With that note, guys, thank you very much. You trade with care, and see all of you next Saturday at the same time. Bye-bye.